Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. This is like a date night look. I'm about to go out for sushi tonight with my boyfriend and some friends, so I wanted to do some like full coverage, nice makeup, nothing too crazy. I didn't go too full on. I just wanted to kind of have my skin covered because my breakouts are pretty bad at the moment. So if you want to see how I'm handling kind of all my hormonal acne and how I'm covering it and kind of getting a long wearing like acne proof, sweat proof, just kind of like life proof makeup look, then keep watching and I'll show you guys the products I used, and let's get right into the video. I'm getting started with my foundation, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 1N1, and I've been really liking this lately just because of all of the breakouts that I've had. This is a super good full coverage foundation, and that's kind of the vibe I'm going for since I have a lot to cover. Other times this can kind of look a little cakey, but I wanted to mention what I have on underneath this foundation as well. I'm currently using the Dr. Dennis Gross oil-free marine collagen moisturizer, I think is what it's called. It's the one in the blue thing. I showed it in a previous video, and then I'm also using the Replenix Antioxidant moisturizer, which you can get on Amazon. And I'm absolutely loving both of these products because they both lay super well under makeup. And I've been having like trouble in the recent past with my makeup just not sitting well on my skin, particularly like my nose, and the pores on my nose were really enlarged, and just everywhere like makeup was just not sitting nicely. And now that I'm using different moisturizing products on my skin as part of my skincare, everything's just working a lot better. So I just feel a lot better in makeup, because before it was just like, honestly, putting makeup on was making it look worse. So, and like not covering, and then if it was covering it would like fade off, and then just like everything would be more noticeable. So with this combination of the Dr. Dennis Gross and the Replenix and this foundation and then the powder I'm going to use later, I feel like I get a really good full coverage that lasts. So I could definitely layer on more coverage over these blemishes, but what I've been doing lately is just been using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer all over. So I use it under the eyes, of course, and then on all my really aggressive blemishes. And if you've been following me for a while, and if you watched my previous like acne coverage makeup tutorial, in that video I talked about how much I love using powder concealer, which I absolutely do still love. But lately I've just really been enjoying kind of this liquid concealer. I don't know why. I just feel like it's nice and full coverage. But definitely check that video out if you have like more intense things to cover, because I think powder concealer is something that's like really underrated and should be used more, and it works really well on big blemishes. But anyway, I'm just going to keep blending in my Tarte Shape Tape, and then we'll move on to set everything. Oh, I forgot to put a stripe down the middle of my nose. I've been doing that as well, just to get a little bit of additional coverage there. While I'm blending my concealer out, guys, aren't I such a professional YouTuber now with my little hair clips? I like don't know if this is really my vibe, and I'm hoping that these don't crease my hair, but we'll test it out. I bought these on Amazon super cheap. I got like a pack that has red, white, and black in them, and I just feel exponentially more professional. I'm going to be using my Lawless Seal the Deal setting powders. This first one I'm taking is the shade Brightening Translucent, which I'm going to use under my eyes, and I'm dumping a bunch into the lid and then taking my damp beauty blender and making sure that there's no creases, and then just picking up a whole bunch of this powder like so, and then setting under my eyes really quickly, and then also on my eyelids. And there's powder flying everywhere because I'm doing this quickly because I want to get it set before it creases. Okay, and there's obviously a lot of excess here that's blowing around everywhere, but I'm just going to take my brush, and as you can see there's still quite a bit in the lid. So I'm just going to load some up on my brush, tap off the excess, and then just use this to sweep away what I've kind of baked. I'm just honestly too impatient to do this whole like baking thing at the moment, so I just kind of pack on a bunch and then sweep away the excess with my brush immediately after. I don't really do the whole like, you know, wait 45 minutes thing. But I really like this brightening powder because it really just, I think, helps cancel out any dark circles. This shade is like slightly too dark for me because I'm so fair, but I don't even care just because I like that it cancels out the dark circles. So I'm taking the classic translucent now and just knocking some into the lid. Oops. And then taking my, this is a Real Techniques multitask brush, and just, I'm going to set the rest of the face. And my forehead looks a little creasy, so I'm going to dab that out first. And now I'm going to set. And I find that this powder is like really mattifying. Face is pretty much set, and now I'm going to move on to bronzer, and I'm going to use my favorite of the moment, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow, and I'm going to take the bronzy shade out of this palette with my Morphe M530. This is just my go-to lately because it's so easy and fast, and I just love this brush for bronzer lately too. I'm just obsessed. Also, can't take this hoodie off. Yes, I was wearing it in my last video. No, I don't care. I want to wear this hoodie every single day. Okay, yeah, I'm not really understanding these clips. Like, the hairs are still not restrained. I guess I did it wrong. Maybe I should have clipped down here, but I feel like people always clip up really high. Am I doing it wrong? Also, my face looks really kind of like ashy from all the powder at the moment, but I'm gonna bronze it up, and then I'm gonna do a setting spray later, so it's going to look a lot better, so have no fear. I know it's looking a little rough right now, and these giant breakouts that are just can't be tamed are just really ruining the vibe. Then I'm going to take my NARS Ita brush and some more of that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and just go down the sides of my nose to add some life back into this white chalky face. For highlighter, I don't know what I'm feeling today. I want something kind of bold, and I don't know if I want to do like more of a white highlighter or a peachy. I do have this new one that I've been using, the Jouer Citrine highlighter, which is super beautiful. I might just use this. I've been really liking it. Do I want to use this though? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to use my Maybelline, what's this called? Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter in the shade 250. This is the Nikki Tutorials one. I've kind of been missing this. I haven't been using it lately. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, and then for blush, I used this one yesterday and I forgot how much I liked it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury First Love blush, which is like a nice nudie blush with like a hint of pink. Because I've just been liking a real subtle blush at the moment. Usually I'm like all about a super strong blush. But this one I think is just a little bit more nudie and not too aggressive. Maybe it's aggressive to you, but I wear some bright blushes, so it's not too aggressive to me. Okay, and then for eyes, I'm just going to do my usual because I'm boring today. I'm just going to use my matte quad and just use, what is this called? I can't remember. Rice Paper. This nudie shade all over the lid. And then I'm going to go in the crease with soft brown, which is what I do every single time, in every single video, every single day of my life. So I'm just going to do this. Soft brown's like my all-time favorite eyeshadow color. Like, I use bronzer in the crease sometimes too, if I'm going for like a more easy, effortless vibe, but I just like soft brown more. I don't know why. It's just like the perfect shade to kind of like add some dimension to the lid, but not be too warm or too cool or too dark or too light. I just find it perfect for my skin tone and eye color, and I just love it. Like, if you don't have this eyeshadow in your collection, it's a great transition shade, I think, for a lot of different looks, or just like I use it as an everyday eyeshadow. Okay, and I'm still on a Skinny Confidential obsessive kick, so I'm using what she suggests, which is the NYX Shimmer Down pigment. This is in the shade Platinum. This is like a super glittery white pigment, which I need to knock a little extra into the cap here. And I'm just picking this up on my like little drugstore shader brush, which I use every day for inner corner highlight. And I am going out to a sushi dinner tonight, so I feel that I can pack on the inner corner glitter. And finally for brows, I'm using my, what is this, Tom Ford Brow Sculptor in the shade 02 Taupe. I typically really love a cool toned brow just because I'm a cool tone blonde. I love cool tone pink lipsticks. I'm just kind of a cool tone kind of person. I think because I'm so fair, I think if you're tanner, warm tones are just a lot more flattering. But I just really like this brow definer from Tom Ford because it's so quick and easy to fill in your brows. And I actually like the tone of it. It's a little warmer than I typically go for in a brow color, but it's actually really nice, and I don't think it's too warm. Like, my brows don't look super orangey after applying it. It's like a nice, slightly warm taupey shade, and like I said, it's just so quick to fill in the brows with this. I really like it, and unlike kind of some darker, stronger toned pencils, this one I think just never makes my brows look too like boxy and like, you know, Sharpie brows. So I like that. I forgot I wasn't recording, but I was just brushing through my brows once again to kind of make sure that they're not too intense. And then I'm just going to use my NYX Control Freak Clear Brow Gel to set them. And I've just been brushing them up and leaving them kind of brushed up lately because I'm into like the big, bushy, youthful brow, because I feel like this really just makes you look a lot younger, and I'm getting to the age where I want to look younger, not older. So I've just been brushing them up and leaving them, and then moving on to mascara. The combo I've been liking lately is I bought this L'Oreal Voluminous Superstar like two-ended thing that has primer on one side and mascara on the other, and I've been using this primer a lot, but I haven't really been using the mascara because I found that the mascara smudges on me. So I've just been priming my eyelids with this and then going on top with the mascara of my choice. Can you guys hear that? I really hope you're not hearing this dramatic background noise because my next door neighbor is like singing extremely loudly to her child. So if you hear some sort of weird singing, then that's what it is. But I forgot, before I do my mascara, I wanted to set with my setting spray. So I'm just kind of going over my face with my beauty blender to kind of make sure everything's blended the way I want before I set it. And I'm using today my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I'm almost out of this. And as you can see, that just kind of added some shine right back up into my face. Maybe I was a little too heavy-handed with that, but I was looking really powdery before. So I'm just going to let that dry and then move on to mascara. And for mascara, I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. So I'll pop that on real quick. Alright, mascara is on. So now for the final touch, which is lips, I'm using a combo that I've been really liking lately. I actually posted this on my Instagram stories. So if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me. It's just at Julianne Heckle. And I've really been struggling to post actual photos on Instagram, but I've been posting on stories every single day. I know a while ago I told you guys like, oh, follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna be better about posting. It's just a struggle for me, but I'm definitely posting more often on stories now. So go give me a follow, but I definitely posted this combo just yesterday because I've been loving it. This is the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Nude. Okay, so I applied that all over. By the way, if you don't have this NYX lip liner or any NYX lip liner, I highly recommend it. This retractable one's really nice just because you can twist it up and don't have to sharpen it, even though I like the sharpenable NYX lip liners as well. And then I'm going to go on top with my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Kim KW, which is like a really awesome light nude. And something about this combo is like really nice and long lasting. I've been wearing this to work the last couple days and it just like stays on really well and wears really nicely. Once you kind of blend it in and get your like lips like accustomed to it, it just like stays, and it's pretty matte and it just like looks really nice throughout the day. It doesn't last all day, but I definitely found that I went to the bathroom in the middle of the day and I still liked the way that my lips looked. Okay, now it's time to remove these little clippies. Okay, I guess my hair did not crease, so that's good. These work. It's kind of creased on this side. There's a little dent. Maybe I put it in too tight. And there's a piece of fuzz in my hair. Cool. Anyway, those were interesting. I think I'll keep wearing them. I just feel professional when I wear them. Alright you guys, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of get ready with me hormonal acne coverage makeup tutorial. I've really been enjoying the combination of my skincare items with the Estee Lauder Double Wear and the Lawless powders. I think this gives a really nice matte finish, and I wish that you guys could like see in person how good this looks at the end of the day. I think it really wears super well, and if you have acne, I would definitely recommend Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's a great like full coverage foundation if you're looking for that. Obviously it's like the cult favorite everyone recommends, but it does really give nice full coverage. And I just really urge you, if your makeup's not applying nicely, or it's like getting greasy throughout the day, or it's not sitting nice on top of like your acne prone skin, definitely look at what moisturizers you're using because that really makes a big difference. Also what eye creams you're using. If your mascara or eye makeup is running a lot or creasing a lot, that can really have a big effect on how your makeup wears. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it entertaining or helpful. If so, please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to me if you haven't already so that you don't miss my next video. I upload 2 days a week on Monday and Thursday, and thank you so much for watching.